hello. Hi, hello. How's everyone doing? You know what? Let's get right to it, shall we? King of the castle. Whoopsie. Let me just lower some of the volume for me. How's everyone doing? Oh, where is my chat bar? What the heck? OBS got... Hold on, everyone. Hold on. Things are a little messy on my end. Chef Louis, give me just one moment. Who wants to give me a name? Huh? Go ahead. Give me a name. Zexy, you can join in just for the very beginning part. I only need 3 at the very beginning. And then everything will be ready to roll. So, hi everyone, welcome in. It is me, Robo Rob. And it's time for some King of the Castle. Let's go with, My monarch shall be... Who shall I be? What shall I be? The Great Robinsky. Don't ask. From the dynasty of... Pikachu. Why not? Something silly. There we go. Alright, which colors? Red, blue, purple, yellow, green. All is available. The barons are brash rural lords, famous for their belligerence and fondness for hunting. Huzzah! The chiefs are honorable warriors, renowned for their pagan religion and prowess in combat. The counts are ruthless aristocrats steeped in secrecy. Allegations of forbidden rituals are unproven. The grandees are impassioned duelists, known for their strict adherence to honor, etiquette, and the ninth god. The patricians are wealthy, seafaring merchants, noted for their cleverness, skill in negotiation, and ornate masks. So, who shall it be? Who should we be? Who should it be? Be? You know, I'm gonna go red. I'm gonna do it this way. Now you may join. Now everyone who wants to join, let's go. Alright, now it is time. Now let us begin. Everyone who wants to join, join in. Exclamation point join. We need 3 players. 3 players right now to start it. Hi Alexa, welcome in. Thank you. That's 1. Chef Louis, if you're still here, now's your chance. Three players. So, Alexa, welcome in. The last time I tried to do this, I had 2 people. And my numbers kept popping up and down and up and down and up and down. No, there was no 3rd person. Ah. Once again, we need just 3 players to begin to challenge the King Great Robinsky of the Pikachu Dynasty. Alexa, how are you doing tonight? How goes everything? Night, day, wherever it may be for you. You are the first count, or the first noble. You're glad to be done with work? I hear that. I hear that. It's my weekend right now, and I start back up to work tomorrow at the day job. But tonight we get to have fun with King of the Castle. Exactly. One player in, 2 more needed, 2 more players to start off the game. I'm gonna make myself a little bigger over here. Where do I want to go? I'll go here. Alright, so we need a Baron and a Patrician. Hello everyone coming in. Welcome to the stream. You are always allowed to lurk. Always. Just for this one particular moment, I need 2 more people to just hop out of lurk for the quickest of seconds. Exclamation point join, and we're good. Otherwise... So what's happened before is, if I don't get enough people to play, I will switch to another game. Simple as that. It's happened a few times in the past. And it's a shame, because I always get people who are like, oh, King of the Castle, I want to play. Or they want to see it, or any number of things. It takes time. It takes patience. And tonight, we don't have to worry about. Just have fun with it. It can be as silly as we want. Cause one time, and I'm not even kidding, I have this on one of my YouTubes. In a rather active session of King of the Castle, the council decided I was going to go and seduce a fish prince. Yeah, things were a little fishy in that episode. Welcome in, welcome in! Hello, everyone coming in. Glad to have you here. Just exclamation point join, your choice of pronouns, and let's get this thing started, shall we? I need 1 Baron or more and 1 Patrician. I hope everyone, for all my American viewers, I hope you had a fantastic 4th of July. Mine went pretty well. I got to set off fireworks with my nephew, and my cousin's husband gave me some really strong beverages. The first one was good. Really good. Like heavy vodka stuff. And that was probably all I needed because I'm actually a featherweight. I had a second drink that he made for me, and it was painful. We'll just leave it at that. No hangover, but a definite trip to land. But the fourth was fun. 2 more players, 2 more players. Exclamation point join and we can begin. Please don't let this be a dud. Zexy had to head to bed. Just waiting on 2 more players. 2 more. 2 more, please. Oh, this is a perfect night for some silly chaos. Let's go, let's go. Just 2 more players needed. My buddy Urban Legend, who is not currently in chat, he was the one who inspired me to get this, and it was so much fun. The first time I played, I had no idea what I was doing. I lost badly. Badly. I ended up causing a rebellion, and my king had no chance in hell. None whatsoever. But I've won most of the games. Most. I had one where I got trapped in like a painting and never came out. I think that was it, or maybe one other? I don't remember. But I know I've lost at least twice and won more of them. Will I win again? Will I lose again? Will you be the winner? Just type exclamation point join and we can begin. Just being patient as we wait for 2 more players. 2 more. don't worry. There are no. The only ads you'll ever encounter are the first 30 seconds. So anyone who's jumping in, you don't have to worry. There's not gonna be. You're not gonna be smacked with ads. Especially for King of the Castle. Nah. For King of the Castle, once we start, 2 more players needed, please. Then it's just go from there. Alright, how are we doing, everyone? Just need 2 more players, 1 Baron and 1 Patrician to get this thing going. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? We need 1 strong, mighty Baron and 1 sexy, eloquent Patrician of the coast. I just got a gifted sub for a channel. Funny. Welcome in, everyone. I'm glad you are here. We just need 1 more Baron and 1 more Patrician, and we can start this game off nice, and let's go. Do a Twitter blast real quick. Hope that grabs people. Alright, how we doing here? We're still waiting on 2 more players. Just need 2 more. We need a Baron and a Patrician, and we can get going. How's everyone doing, huh? Uh-oh. Who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be my Baron? Who's gonna be my Patrician? We're fine here. I'm okay, I promise. Just waiting patiently. I think my tweet got deleted by Twitter. Yep. Twitter ate my post. Boo. Bad Twitter. Starting to feel like it might be a bust for King of the Castle. Gonna give it at least 15 more minutes before I switch over. Plenty of time for anyone who's slowly meandering in. And that's okay, that's okay. Two more. I'm looking through my discords and not seeing anyone who's who I can grab. Boo! That's okay. Okay, 30 minutes in. Still need two more. Two more, please. So, chat, in case I don't get the two more players that I need, and I'm gonna switch over, what kind of game would you like me to play? A JRPG, a beat 'em up, a fighter, like a Mega Man style? Because I've got tons, and it'll be indie. I always do indie stuff. Well, almost always. Like 80 to 90% of my stuff is indie. So we're in the middle of July. That's okay. I got nothing right now. Just need two more players. Two more. One Baron, one Patrician. And we are ready to roll. Hi, Reptar. Thank you. Now we need one more. One more. Just one person to be the Baron. Anyone can do it. Anyone for the Baron, please? Hello, Reptar. How are you? Thank you for joining in as a patrician. Glad you're here to cause some political chaos. This is about where I was last time I tried to play this. I had two people ready, and never got that third person. So, we're holding on for a little bit longer, hoping for some good old King of the Castle chaos. Reptar, I hope you're having a fantastic night, day, whatever it may be. You are good, very good. I'm glad everyone's having a good time. I thank everyone for being super patient as we wait for the one last person to trickle in and join in. So who's it gonna be? Who's gonna be the last one? Anyone's welcome to join in. Anyone. Whoever it wants to be it, let's get this going. I've been trying to do a monthly of this on the third Wednesday of every month since like October or November of last year, whenever I picked this game up. And I'd say I think I've had 8 games play through. Meh, happens. But when these do go through, oh, they're fun. And even if I end up picking something else, because there's that I don't get my third person, that's okay. In fact, I think I know what I'll do as the backup in case this doesn't go through. But I'm hoping for one more. And I've posted a lot about on Twitter a lot about, hey, game night tonight. But my reach has been crushed out there. Oh well, that's okay. Still gonna try. Still gonna try and keep going. Pokemon community game has a. I have no idea what kind of Pokemon that is. I've played Pokemon's Gen 1, 2, and 5? I've played a lot of course, Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Diamond, Pearl. That's it. I know there's tons of Pokemons, and I haven't played the more recent ones. So some of these Pokemon, oh, just like, whatever, catch it. Speaking of Twitter. I again thank everyone who's just patiently waiting. I appreciate you. Appreciate everyone who's just hanging out, lurking. Awesome. And one more will do. Patient. Who's gonna be the Baron? I could use one cool Baron because my most successful game of this, I had the Barons and I married one of the Barons, and she was like the best wife for some reason. A lot of the others were like, we're doing it for the reasons, and it never turned out well. But the Baroness, she was on point. That's cool. There can only be one best spouse. You don't want to spoil too much. Oh. Reptar, we've got a little bit of time because we're waiting while we wait for one more person. Who's the best spouse, at least in your experiences? The fish banned. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I don't know if you were here earlier, but in one of my in one of the playthroughs, the council actually sent me to go seduce the fish prince. Yeah, that was an experience. I don't remember if I won that one or I ultimately lost. I also had a stream where one of the people in it was being Mr. Ultra Chaos, voting against basically trying to destroy everyone, and he was the only one who did not die. His character lived a happy life all the way through. Despite the fact that he was a complete agent of chaos. And someone who tried to usurp me ended up with explosive hemorrhoids. I'm not joking about that one. I think that the person who ended up with explosive hemorrhoids was one who was trying to summon a wizard or witch or something to cause the king to suffer, and well, that backfired miserably on them. Yeah, exploding hemorrhoids would be bad times. Come on in! We just need one more player to join in and we can get going. Just need one Baron. Male, female, non-binary, I don't care. Just join in. I'm cool with whoever, whatever, it's fine. True story. I saw a friend of mine who, on the 3rd of July, who came out. When was it? Last year or so as non-binary, and it was cool to see them. I had not seen them in years, like 7 years, I think, prior to them coming out. And but, you know, it was cool. We hung out in LA, and we went to the LA Central Market. Man, that place is cool. That place has got all sorts of stuff. A lot of vendors there. They ended up buying some chili peppers they can only buy here in California. That's where I'm at. And yeah, that was a fun experience. The traffic, however, in LA, it's bad. It's bad. It's one of the reasons I don't go to LA much. Because the traffic out there. Ugh. One more player. Oh boy. Okay. Hi, Yagi! Welcome in. It is going. Will you be the last one to join in? Thank you. Yagi, if you want to join in, hit ! join and we can get this craziness going. You can't join today cleaning the house and running dungeons? I understand. Even if you just joined in for right now to start it, and then lurk for the rest of the time, that'd be cool. No pressure whatsoever to anyone. Hey, have fun with those dungeons, though. Serious, and I do mean that 100% genuinely. Go kick those dungeons. Thank you. Thank you, Yagi. You rock, you rock, you rock, rock, rock. Hold on. In fact, you can get a little something special right now. Real quick. Thank you, thank you. Let's go fun. Let's go fun. Have some fun. We're gonna have some fun with King of the Castle. Let's go. Anyway. Coronation. Your Majesty, I've scheduled your coronation to take place in 1 week's time. Shouldn't I give the orders? You don't mind helping while you can? Procrastination from your cleaning is always good. Yeah, I hear that. Or, like, when you're doing a deep cleaning of, say, like, your room or whatnot, and you're like, oh my gosh, I found this! Something you've been looking for like 3 months or 3 years. You know, that kind of stuff. But delay any longer would make the nobles restless. And when nobles get restless, they take their daggers and look for the nearest back. We wouldn't want that now, would we? As is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation. Alrighty. Shall we call the nobles in? By the way, I'm just going to be putting up whatever kind of accents, voices for the characters. It's part of the silliness. Please, so if you hear an accent, you're like, wait a minute, that's a terrible accent. Please don't take it seriously. It's just for fun. All right, nobles. Will there be? I am not I could have a. I'm already vetoing the hosting the lavish parade. Will there be a religious ceremony that honors the ninth god? Are you gonna throw my ass in the river? Or no need for a coronation? Alright, time to vote. Exclamation point B, C, or D. Ten seconds. Yagi wants to toss me in the river, and the other two are like, nah, screw that. Voting has closed. There will be no coronation. And now my authority drops. What? I was looking forward to... Oh, these are good choices. I was looking forward to that. The nobles have spoken. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. Maybe you could put your crown on in front of a mirror and pretend? Oh, Reptar. I see. Oh. Okay, Reptar. Okay. I see where you're going with this. You and I. I've got my eyes on you. All right, let me make myself back to normal size. Okay. The lack of a coronation bewilders the common folk, most of whom won't see your name or face until the new coins are minted. Well, sheesh. Alright, the path to victory. Your Majesty, when you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Do I want trade, authority, military, or peacekeeper? My most successful one has always been stability. I've tried so hard to focus on farming so that the people can eat, and it never works. It never works. I'm not going to be authority or military. You know what? I'm going to try this. Let's go with trade. I've got the patricians. Wait a minute. Hey, patricians, you're strong on trade, right? You wouldn't want your trade to suffer now, would you? A lofty goal indeed. I suggest over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. Maybe this monarch will last longer than the other. Reptar, do you have a habit of sending monarchs to their doom? Because again, my success rate is probably 70 to 80% king wins. I love my little fire eyes. Turns out if you give the common rabble enough food, they have time to think about things. Yeah, if you give them food and the printing press. So every now and then the printing press comes up as a real thing you can obtain. Me, personally, I am all for that. I am all for the printing press being available to the people so they can read and gain knowledge. As the king, I tend to have to be like, no, let's not do that in order to, win this game. So this is fun because it mixes my, okay, what do I do to win the game versus what would I really do in real life? Yeah. Now that you're king, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail from across the kingdom. The desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course, the bleak march. I am going to go straight down, top to bottom. You remember the anime Ascendance of a Bookworm being about the implications of that? Oh boy. I have not seen that one. Alright, so starting with the counts. Here's Alexa. An honor to finally make your acquaintance, Your Grace. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. Thank you, Alexa. Reptar Wheels. A pleasure, Your Esteemed Highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. Highly recommended. Cool. I haven't watched... The last anime I watched, like, in any amount was actually oh my gosh, I can't remember. Let me introduce myself to the Barons. Paranoia Agent. That's right. I had to watch Paranoia Agent so I could study one of the characters to match the I had to watch the English dub for the particular voice actor to get the style of his voice and pacing, because I am in an audiobook had to do a similar the kind of like pulled back and relaxed voice of a bored cop. But that's that. Hail and well met, Your Majesty. Under your leadership, we'll whip this kingdom to shape. All right. Oh, the council. The council's full of rabble. Rabble, rabble, rabble. Rouser, rabble. And end season. It's time to get scheming. Rami of the Yagi-Pagi bloodline, charismatic Martyr Hellion, stands before a blazing hearth, roaring with arms outstretched. When have the Barons of the March backed down from a fight? Never! I know you'll do whatever it takes to put me, your rightful monarch, on the throne. Alright, Barons of the March only, so. Yagi, how are you going to take me down? Vote A, B, or C. Are you going to lower the other military? Are you going to... Propaganda it is! You're going to try to lower my stability. Very well. The Barons plan to persuade the population that only a charismatic general can protect them. First, the common folk must be afraid. Ooh. To advance their scheme, Barons must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Good luck. Now this counts. Lorelei of the Alexa Aranel dynasty, sinister eastern bird breeder, leans delicately on a podium, speaking in a melodious voice. My fellow counts, in ancient times the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring back those days of glory, but not while the false king, the great Robinsky, wears the crown. A, B, or C? Alexa, your choice. A, B, or C? Sorcery? Possession. I think that was how I got taken over. Or was it the doppelganger? I don't remember. Let's skip ahead. Ooh. The Counts plan to summon a demon to possess the king, putting him totally under their control. First, they must lull the king into a false sense of security. Oh, that's nasty. To advance their scheme, the Counts must lower their defiance to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Okay. So in order to defeat your scheme, I have to kind of keep you guys a little mad. It's also funny when... So I've actually lost to an AFK team before. I'm not kidding. The whole team went away, and then there were 2 other teams I was fighting with, and then... Whoops! Forgot about that one. Wouldn't be the first time. Maurice of the Reptar Wheels family, sinister coastal tycoon, scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow patricians of the coast, My claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of King Great Rabinsky. Something must be done. I won't remember half these voices. So, what's the plan, Reptar? Subterfuge? Intimidation? Or uprising? Vote A, B, or C? Thank you. Another one trying to drop my stability. All right. The patricians plan to replace the king's advisors with their own agents. First, they must prove they're doing a bad job. You must lower stability to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Yeah, hold on, Yagi. From here on out, everyone gets their votes free as. All right. Remember what you have to do. Barons, patricians have to lower stability. Counts have to lower defiance. And right now, counts are in a good spot. There we go. I'm getting that one. The kingdom will descend into chaos. It very well could. The first time, oh, I had a full-on rebellion. I've had times where I managed to quash rebellions too. I also had one of the funniest things that ever happened, besides being told I need to seduce a fish prince, was my authority was so low that there was a play was being put on an in-game play where my king was being mocked into oblivion so hard that I said, you know what? I, as a king, I'm going to go and watch this play. The players were like, oh, I'm like, show must go on. The actor that the game said was playing me was like perfect and made an absolute mockery of the king. And I had the choice of either running away like a scaredy cat or getting on stage with them, applauding, laughing, like, okay, you guys, well played. So I got on stage with them. And the actors were nervous as all hell. And I said, don't worry. You're messing with me. You're good. I could have had them all jailed. Look, no. Let them have their fun. And that actually raised the authority, and they were like, oh. Even though we're mocking the king's gonna let us do it. Okay, then. Alright. The Honor Guard. One evening, you're sitting in bed, reading some paperwork, when a filth-encrusted peasant wanders into your bedchamber, as bold as brass. Oh, you Madge? Glad to find you. This blind place is a maze. Mind if I take a seat? Who are you? Oh, mate. Name's Quackin' Tony, your Madge. Pleased to meet you. Listen, I got a bloody great idea for you. What if you tied a bunch of birds to a knot? I reckon you can field some aerial troops and totally dominate the battlefield. This guy, like, who? What? Bro, what? That's not gonna work, dude. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Get some, like, giant-ass condors or something? Where was it gonna come from, huh? It worked for James and his peach. Okay, fair. But that was that. Before Quacking Tony can explain further, your marshal bursts into the bedchamber, sword drawn. Your Majesty, I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. I have no idea where the Palace Watch are. Do you want me to kill this intruder? Ooh. Okay, you know what? Reptar, Yagi, since you are confident on it, I was just going to kick him out. But you know what? No. We're going to have a vote on this proposal. Yeah. We're going silly. We are going silly. Whatever you say, Your Majesty. Oh, shoot. I've been using a male voice and it's a chick. Whoops. She goes and gathers up your council, who trickle into the halls in their pajamas, rubbing sleep from their eyes. They don't look pleased to be woken up. Alright, now it's about time to vote. Should we experiment with tying birds to knights for the purposes of aerial combat? Yes, and the pilot program will be in the east, the coast, the march, or it's stupid. A, B, C, or D? Vote away. See. Well, we got one person left who's gonna vote, or not. Alexa, will you be voting? And she has voted. The march it is. Yes, that call for unity. The march will take it. Okay, that's gonna be fun. Under Quacking Tony's close supervision, a flock of ravens are tied to a marcher knight. Instead of flying, the knight is lost in a fury of mad pecking and pooping. Ew. I feel sorry for that knight. Quacking Tony insists you merely use the wrong type of bird. Further experiments are conducted with owls, eagles, geese, woodpeckers, ostriches, and little grebes before hundreds of marcher troops quit in disgust. Yeah, seriously. You need like a freaking condor or something. Needless to say, oh, my authority took a dive. The whole thing is an embarrassing failure. Yeah, I mean, come on, bro. But at the same time, I've never seen that option before, so we had to play with it. I mean, thank you. Your Majesty, if that peasant had been a maniac with a crossbow, I dread to think what would have happened. But one thing's clear from this mess, is that you need an honor god who can actually keep you safe, not like the pathetic watch. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These gods' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'll be loyal to Coin above all. Alright. Eastern Knights, March, or Gladiators? Let's learn about the Gladiators. A gang of low-born crooks who turn themselves into celebrities with their skill at chopping other people to bits. They're vain and selfish. Their skill in battle is undeniable. But can you track? Yeah, greased up sexy gladiators. Alright, let's hear about the Eastern Knights. The Order of the Drowned Rose are highly respectable. They'll understand palace etiquette, but it's been years since they fought an actual battle. They mostly write poems these days. And the March. These soldiers have fought more battles than they've had hot dinners. They'll be uncouth, no doubt, but won't adapt well to life in the palace. But they're loyal and tough as nails. Alright. You know what? Greased up sexy gladiators. Let's go. Why not? Defiance is slightly raised. The gladiators arrive a few weeks later. The men are bare-chested and the women underdressed, eager to show off their bodies as much as their weaponry. They gather behind your throne and begin oiling themselves up. Hey now! Hey now! There's something back here. Oh, wait. No. Oh, okay, okay. Who was talking about fish? Who? Huh? Because, I think we have to think things are gonna get fishy. Your Majesty, the Archduke of Sal has invited you to his forthcoming wedding. Your attendance would help shore up relations between our two great nations. By the way, anyone else who's joining and wants to, join in, exclamation point join, and let's go. Depths below, great nation. The Isle of Sal is nothing more than a nest of pirates and cutthroats. And I heard it is a proper marriage anyway. The Archduke is marrying a fish. The groom is Finfolk, one of the denizens of the sea, perfectly sapient and actually amphibious. Well, the church doesn't agree with a man marrying a fish. We mustn't legitimize this farce by allowing the king to attend. Alright. Here we go. Here are the choices. Of course, the king should attend the wedding. The king will not attend. Or condemn the wedding and sever diplomatic ties. A or B? Am I going to the wedding or sending my regards? Now's your chance. Vote A or B. And anyone who's just joining in to the stream, you can always join in the game. It is open to whoever wants. Just hit exclamation point and join, and let's go. Alexa, up to you. There it is. Wow. Okay then, I will not attend. Voting has closed. Must these regards be warm? Can't they be icy? Phil, hey, how's it going? Before, if you want to join in, Phil, just type in exclamation point join, and then you can participate. And there's a shadow. You were playing Jump King again? Heh, nice. All right, Phil has joined in. Where are you at? Oh, you're one of the counts too. All right, cool. Everyone, my Guitar Hero and Phil, he's a fantastic variety streamer. He streams all sorts of stuff. He was playing Jump King. He plays sometimes JRPGs. Whole mix. I'll compose a polite refusal with accompanying congratulations. But it's a shame. This was a chance for real diplomatic progress. When the common folk of the coast hear about the Archduke's wedding, they're broadly supportive of the union. Public opinion turns against the overly strict church. Wow. You got stuck working overtime, so you stopped by for a bit. Hey, that's cool. Appreciate you being here. Alright, there's a new is this it for... Okay, there's a new trend going on. So what's this new trend? Lady Patrician Riptor Wheels is here to see you, Your Majesty. She wants to sell you, a crab. What? It's the latest trend along the coast, Your Majesty. The patricians have started keeping a species of jeweled crab as a fashionable pet. Oh boy, Reptar's got something going on here. The creatures are so rare that one can now sell for as much as a mansion. Alright, send her in. Thank you for seeing me, Your Majesty. I know the price is steep, but I assure you these crabs will only go up in value. They better. It's gonna cost me $1,000 to do this. I could also tell you to buzz off, but let's see. Alright. Counting out your gold, Reptar Wheels assures you will not regret your purchase. If not, they are delicious. You know what? They better be, because if they're not valuable, then they better be turn into the most delicious crab cakes and crab legs, because yum. Give me some crab cakes, some crab legs any day. Heck yes. And that is the end of the season. Ding. Ooh. Okay. Those are some expensive crabs. Auction time. Now, this is important because unlike the other votes where I don't care about the timer, this one you have a hard 60 seconds. Now, you can vote for whatever one you want. Does not matter. A, B, C, D, E, or F. You can put as little as 1 gold, and the highest, of course, is however much you have. So if you want to increase farming, you would choose vote A, and then the number. For example, I'll type an example in the chat. If you want to build the monument, you would type in like this. So that's the example. Remember what your goals are. So you can build an aqueduct, a monument, a cathedral, an observatory, a fortress, or a prison. The bidding starts in 3, 2, 1. Good luck. It doesn't get funded if you don't spend any money. That's true. So an observatory to lower faith and a... Oh, I see you trying to lower my stability. Oh, I typed in vote. I meant fund. Yes. Fund. Yeah, fund, your letter, and the number. Dang. Faith and stability are going to take a dive. Military is going up. Okay. And you can remember, you can fund whatever you want. Ding, ding, ding. That's it. A prison and a fortress will be built. Thanks for the crab money. It better not be a crabby choice. Oop, I need to turn off my fire eyes. Alright, costly crossbows. What's going on over here? As you're walking beside the palace parade grounds, a crossbow bolt whizzes past your head and shatters against the wall behind. Wow. The timing of this action when you consider what just happened on Saturday. Baron Yagi-Pagi approaches, out of breath and waving frantically. They have a sleek, fancy-looking crossbow nestled in one hand. Good God, my liege! I nearly took your head off! What the 7 hells are you doing with that? Point it somewhere else. Tell me in 5 words or less why I shouldn't have you executed. Yeah. What are you doing with that? Sorry to scare you. I just wanted to show you this crossbow. can shoot 3 bolts a minute and punch through Ashmeadian armor at 500 yards. Beautiful, isn't she? Trouble is, to achieve such accuracy and power, she needs to be crafted from springwood. It grows only in the forests of the coast, and those coastal bastards charge exorbitantly for it. That's the free market. That's the free market for you. Pah! If this is what the free market looks like, let's put it in chains. That's what I say. Yagi Paggy sounding communist all of a sudden. The barons of the marsh are guarding your borders, my liege, and yet we can't afford to buy the weapons we need. If you want the kingdom to be safe, the patricians must stop price gouging. Your August Majesty, this is outrageous. The barons just want a bargain. Oh, so here are the options. Do I put a price cap on the sale of springwood? Order the patricians to send springwood to the barons for free? Refuse to limit the free market? Or plant a springwood grove in the march? A, B, C, or D? Vote wisely. Need some votes. You want to raise trades, right? Yes, I do need to raise trade. That's 1 vote. That's 2 votes. Counts, will you be voting? Alexa, Guitar Hero? If you're gonna vote, now's your chance. There's 1. Phil, Guitar Hero? It's up to you. Will you be voting? I'm gonna give him about 5. You can't vote. Oh wait, yeah, you can vote D. Exclamate. Oh. I think he may have stepped away. Boy. Alright, I'm gonna move on. Voting has tied. So Reptar is gonna, your vote's gonna be the one. His vote is not counted then, no. That happens. Sometimes people just go AFK and, well, that's it. Well, the march is not happy. Next time an Ashmeadian horde comes screaming over the border, I'll lay out a welcome map. Chill. Dang, Yagi. Over the next few months, the patricians continue to ratchet up springwood prices. Only the wealthiest barons can afford the finest crossbows, and marcher armies are forced to make do with subpar equipment. Jeez. Trade is opulent in the coast, and but the military is ooh. Ooh, what's this? The island. An island rises. Your esteemed highness, your august majesty, something most strange has occurred in the Ghost Sea. A new island has risen halfway between our shores and the Isle of Sal. The Finfolk raise it from the depths using their weird ocean magic. It's true, your majesty. The Finfolk raised the island to celebrate the marriage of their prince to the Archduke of Sal. They will gift it to him on the day of the ceremony. This is terrible news.
The island is of immense strategic importance. We can't let it fall to Sal's hands.
Ooh, treasury is too low. I know you want it. Let's go. Let's go. Actually, you know what? No, undo the veto. Come on. Who wants me to seduce the fish prince? Yagi, are you in? Everyone wants me to seduce. So, last time, I did not seduce the fish prince. This time, let's go. You know what? Let's see what happens when I try to seduce the fish prince. They should be hilarious. This is going to be the gayest one, I swear. It's all good. Whatever. We're just having fun. Capital idea. You want me to sleep with the fishes? Ooh, you know, I'm gonna ratchet this up to the most ridiculous. I have always found the Finfolk appealing. Because the nobles glance at it and they're like, hilarious. Hilarious. Oh. Well, you're unattached. Well, you're unattached, and you'd make a far better match for this Finfolk prince than the Archduke of some rainy little island. What's the harm? Very well. I'll seduce this sexy, sexy fish man. Yeah. For the record, I am completely 100% straight in every way. But you know what? This is for the silliness of it. Let's go. Who cares? We admire your sacrifice, your serene highness. Preparations begin for a clandestine visit to one of the Finfolk's undersea villages. Your chancellor has heard of magic rays that allow the bearer to breathe underwater. But such a thing will take weeks to track down. At least that gives you time to prepare for your underwater visit. Man, to buy some waterproof roses. Finding a spouse. But I'm going to be marrying the fish prince, aren't I? In the twisty passages of your castle, you can avoid your advisors, the nobles, even the spy master. But there's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. Mom, I've been busy. Gosh. You better find a time. Don't worry. I'll take the liberty of finding eligible candidates. Well, what's your preference? Men? Women? Or do you not mind? So, I'm gonna go with women. Because this part is still me. But this part's for the fish prince. Excellent. I'll send out messengers to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Fishmen! Oh. Shit. Well, I may have screwed that one up. We'll see what I have to do with the fish. Yeah, I may have screwed that one up. Oh, don't worry. We're still gonna do some when that thing comes up, it's gonna get fishy. Oh yeah, it is. Hidden in the labyrinth beneath the eastern castle, a pair of counts meet to speak of their schemes against the king.
Chancellor sent me a fruit basket last week to thank us for our efforts in helping the crown. It's working. Our reputation is secure. Our problem now is the Archbishop. His beady little eyes will be focused on us if we're not careful. We must evade him at all costs.
And now you have to lower faith to 4 or less in 4 seasons. Ooh. Which is already at. A new fashion for capes. Profits accounts 500 and everyone else gains 200. Yay! Let's leave the tax as is. Alright. Let's see what's up with these crabs.
The crab craze has swelled to unforeseen heights, Your Majesty.
More crab news? Really? Wow.
The trade is so profitable that patricians are shutting down textile mills to focus on crab catching. Thousands are unemployed. But who cares about that, Your Majesty? The box of crabs is now worth nearly double what you paid for it.
Prevent the closure of factories by offering tax breaks. Hold. Sell. I'm selling. I already. Hey, if I'm. I don't play the stock market as much as I used to, but I know if I've made double my money, I'm gonna sell. Of course, I could hold and it could go more. But diamond hands to the moon. I have, however, attempted to diamond hand things, and it's been bad. So I'm taking profit. I am. Yeah. Oh, hey, I got a trophy for that. The treasurer appears satisfied with my practicality. Well, that's good. Meanwhile, industries are collapsing. Oh boy. Sorry, folks. But time to go visit the Finfolk, shall we? The Finfolk send a stagecoach made from a giant clam pulled by seahorses. You equip your magic breathing reed and hop inside. The carriage plunges back beneath the waves, and you are whisked down into the murky depths. A few hours later, you arrive in an undersea citadel of kelp-woven huts. The prince meets you at the grand table formed of knotted coral. Tiny Finfolk sprawling swim around your legs as you sit. Greetings, Your Majesty. We are honored to have such a prestigious visitor. This place is amazing! A whale passes overhead, momentarily dousing you in shadow. So, you're here to discuss my betrothal to the Archduke Sherman. On the island, I'm giving you his dowry. Okay, chat. Which one do you want me to do? May I ask, why do you have to give him a dowry? Offer congratulations. Whoops, I just dropped my big bag of pearls. Could you pick them up for me? Or more like fine folk, am I right? Ooga. Which one, Reptar? I'm not sure which one you mean by two. This two or this? Oh, this one? I dropped a big bag of pearls? Oh, first of all... Alright. First of all, I must offer my congratulations. Thank you. Unlike most of my kind, I believe that Finfolk and Servicefolk must get along. The wedding is the first step in that process. Yeah. Now I'm gonna play the whoopsie one. Let's go. Let's see what happens. This clumsy attempt at bribery is beneath both of us. I'll pretend it never happened. All right. Screw it. I'm going flirty. Oh, may I ask, why do you have to give him a dowry? I see what you're doing.
Well, it's a very small island. The Archduke assured me it wasn't worth very much. After all, Usurper Spoke has so much land already.
Alright. I'm going with the fine folk, am I right? Your clumsy introduction is beneath the dignity of your office.
I'm to be married soon, remember?
No! Oh, unsuccessful. I tried, but it didn't go well. Bummer. I tried to seduce the Fish Prince, and I did so terribly. Yeah. Chancellor is probably like, wow, bro, you tried. The marriage, of course, goes ahead. Ooh, and it hurt the trade. Oof. Sorry, patricians. Wow, everything's falling apart because I couldn't seduce the damn Fish Prince. Reptar, you were trying to give me all the answers, weren't you? It's okay. I at least tried. You've got no game. Apparently, when it comes to fish folk, I don't. Well, since I couldn't seduce a fish prince, let's see who my potential marriage partners are on the surface world. All right, let's see who they are. All right, first portrait is Marcella, the eldest daughter of the Eastern Guitar Hero dynasty. Apparently they had a hell of a time getting her to smile for the portrait. She bought a controlling interest in a silver mine in the east and made a killing. She's always planning something, they say. Schemes within schemes. Okay. From the coast, we have Oh, I'm doing the wrong voice. From the coast, we have Petronella, the wealthy heiress to Lady Patrician Reptar Wheels' estate. I met her once. She couldn't resist bringing up how wealthy she is. She loves to lose her fortune betting at the arena. And apparently she has a dark side, but I don't know much more about that. Oh. Well played, Reptar Wheels. I suppose love between a fish and a robot was doomed from the start. There wasn't any spark. Well played. Ooh, I like the sound of her. And finally, we have the March's offering. Victoria, scion of the prestigious Yagi-Pagi bloodline. She's known for her blunt honesty. The kind of honesty that makes you enemies. Dang. Like most of the parents, her great passion is hunting. No beast is safe from her crossbow. And nor is she, actually. She walks with a limp ever since she shot herself in the shin trying to hit a ferret. Sounds like a laugh. Alright. And I have to pick someone. I am going to pick Victoria of the March. So let's see how that happens. This is looking pretty rough for the king. And now I know next time to try to seduce the Fish Prince to choose men or any for that if that pulls up. All right. While the king settles into his young reign, a general has risen in the march.
the indomitable Baron Romy. General, fantastic news. We're ready to move forwards with the plan. The kingdom is in such a state that commoners are begging for someone to save them. All we need is a suitable boogeyman to get them really riled up. The Ashmetian Empire will do, I should think. After all, they've always coveted our lands, especially in the March. And how would our dear king stop them, especially with the kingdom in such state? Good thinking, General. While your campaign warns of the Ashmetian threat and proposes a march in defense, we will build an army to back your words. Now you have to have the highest military. Good luck. Good luck, barons. Chaos in the kingdom. Anchored a few miles away from the sunny coast, Lady Patrician Riptor Wheels has invited her closest confidants aboard her yacht. Damn, girl. Given the recent turmoil, the council is calling for the king's inner circle to resign. We need to increase the pressure. If the king's in a weak enough position, he's got no choice but to bow to our demands. No more interfering, Spy Master. No more Marshal or Chancellor or Treasurer. A whole new inner circle, all made up of patricians. You have to lower authority to 4. Shit, it's already a... There we go. I have 1 for authority and 1 that boosts stability. Let's hope this works. Noble kidnapped. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Here comes Alexa with the bad news. Your Highness, the loyal and noble Count Guitar Hero has been taken hostage. I usually do the threads of this particular accent, but you only for okay. What would kidnappers want with him? Some criminal organization. These horrid miscreants demand gold and safe passage to Ashmead in exchange for Guitar Hero's return. It's okay, he was AFK. I mean, fair. He might just be lurking. If he's watching right now, he's like, no. So, he's being. What is the crown's response? Do I pay the ransom, send the troops after the kidnappers, or ignore the letter completely? A, B, or C? You guys are gonna vote C. Yeah, I knew it. I knew there's gonna be at least one C vote. It's like, bro, you're AFK. You like get ignored. Yagi votes so. Reptar. Reptar with the dissent. And we're gonna ignore the letter. He gonna die. Without the assistance of the treasury, the counts cannot raise the required funds in time, and he can't have too much unity. Stability increases, but the East is furious right now. He has died. Option to put F's in the chat for Guitar Hero owned. Alright.
an old debt. What is this old debt?
How do you expect me to take this seriously, you crack-brained simpleton? Shut your daft mouth and give me what I am owed, you honorless dog.
Long live Guitar Hero in the second, right? Calm down, both of you.
Whoa. This pimple-headed lackwit expects me to pay them a huge quantity of gold because their great-great-grandfather beat my great-great-grandfather in a foot race.
A debt owed is a debt owed, is it not?
Your Grace, I only recently discovered this debt while combing through my ancestors' journal. Honor dictates that Lady Patrician Riptorwheels is liable for her ancestors' debt. By the ninth, this is ludicrous. I demand we put this to a vote.
All right. Wow. So does Riptorwheels pay the debt? Does the debt get canceled? Or does Riptorwheels have to pay her debt plus interest? Ooh. I'm going to choose to cancel the debt. But it's up to you. A, B, or C? What do you think? Is she going to pay the debt, or is it going to get really nasty? She doesn't have much money, by the way. I think we have our answers. All viewers who, if any of my viewers wishes to join in, please, you are more than welcome to do just that. Come on in, just to ! Join. Yeah, or if you just want to watch the chaos unfold, that's totally cool. I love it. Love it. I hope everyone who's just enjoying the watching is loving this. Well, this is happening.
Depths below, the council is full of idiots. Fine. Take your money.
Dang.
With pleasure.
Dang. Riptorwheels is pretty broke. And now he's got money. Oh, ooh. I see what you're doing. That's smart. That's really, so my buddy, Urban Legend, who's not in the chat right now, if he is, he's lurking. He plays like you. He plays like you do. Reptar. Skilled. Smart. Knows that sometimes you gotta vote differently in order to get what you want, in order to try and manipulate it so that the king can ultimately lose. I see what you're doing, and I appreciate it. Because this is going to make this game spicy. Yeah. Alright, Royal Wedding. Your wedding to Victoria is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Party! Party! Party, 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 party! It feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing in St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Victoria at your side. Do you take this woman as your lawfully wedded wife? Doi, yes, of course. Authority's about to go up, though. Dink!
That I now pronounce you king and wife.
After the wedding, of course, there's a feast. And after a feast, a dance. Your new wife, Victoria, delivers a short but heartfelt toast, expressing a wish to get to know you better. Ooh. Stability is good, authority is good, defiance is dropped. By the time you find yourself alone with Victoria,
It's past midnight and you've never felt more tired. I must profess, I'm glad it's over. We can finally talk openly to each other now. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead with same. I'm glad to hear that. It must be difficult being king, constantly surrounded by liars, lickspittles, and flatterers. I don't know how you stand it. I love it. You get used to it. It's tough, but I have to do my duty. It is tough. Yep, that is true. It's tough. By the ninth, I feel for you. I couldn't do it. After finishing the last of your wine, you head to your separate bedchambers. She's happy to take her time getting started. Man, I don't know about this one now. I remember one time I married a baron, and she was like, let's drink! And she wanted to drink and drink. And after the ceremony, she's like, want to drink some more? I'm like, let's go. And that one we had a wow. Yeah, that one was feisty. All right. We are going to remind you what's the plan. The barons need to have the highest military in 2 seasons. You're at 3. You got to be at 5 or higher. The counts have to have faith at 4 or less, which they are. Ouch. And the patricians need king's authority to be 4 or less. Oof. Oof. Oh, sure. It was definitely not a chief, Reptar. It was a baron, of all things. It was one of the barons. And she was feisty. I've tried, I've married, I think, everyone. And, like, the patricians, I married one. She was really smart and suave and gorgeous and all this. And rich. But that's all she cared about was the money. The crab bubble has burst. Oh no. So I am glad I took my profits right now. Bad news, Your Majesty. A new reef has been discovered which is overflowing with millions of jeweled crabs. Crab prices are crashing catastrophically. Yeah, patricians' money is important. What? The entire kingdom will suffer financially, Your Majesty, with the exception of a few patricians. Curiously, Lady Patrician Reptar Wheels, the very same patrician who began the crab craze, recently sold all her crabs at a huge profit just days before the crash. Oh, really, Reptar Wheels? Did you now? Now, I'm not accusing you of any insider trading or insider knowledge or anything. But what I will say is, if your timing was right and you weren't doing any manipulation, well played. Because that's how you do it. You see the money going up, you're like, nope, take profit. And if you can take profit before the crash, then you can play puts all the way down. If anyone has no idea what that means. So, real quick stock lesson for anyone who doesn't know about stocks. In the stock market, at least in the United States, you can, of course, buy and sell stocks. When you buy it at a price, you want to sell it when the price is more. There are also what are called options. This is basically gambling. A call option means you expect the price to go up and you make money. If the price goes down, your call option is worthless. A put option means you think that the price is going to go down and you make money as it goes down. Hey, Phil, you're back. Long live the kingdom. Wow. Reptar Wheels, you made some money. You had to sell your crabs to get by, which was luck. Yeah, good for you. Because you made some cash. Everyone else is about to suffer. Yagi Poggy's broke now.
Something must be done. You summon your council to discuss the crab price crisis. Many assembled nobles have invested heavily in the crab market. They're casting furious glances at the patricians' benches. Oh, by the way, Phil, you died. Your son had to take over. Oh, wow. Oh, this is nasty. Oh, this is nasty. The choices are bail out the failed businesses along the coast. But then that's not very free market now, is it? The king made more money on the crabs than I did. Hey, I sold for profit. You held and sold for profit too. Do I bail out the failed businesses? Do I let the coast suffer the full consequences of this crisis? Ouch. Or arrest Lady Patrician Riptor Wheels and confiscate her money? Damn. Privatize, socialize losses. Yep, exactly. You know what? The coast will not suffer the full consequences. Alright. So, vote A or C. Do I bail out the bank? Do I bail out the businesses? Or does Riptor Wheels get thrown in jail? Vote wisely, everyone. Vote wisely. Phil, if you're voting, go ahead and vote. I'm going to give you 10 more seconds to vote. If you're going to vote. Alright. Oh, shit. Okay, I see how it is. Wow. I'm gonna bail him out. I chose the bailout, whatever. I've got the money. Your help is appreciated by the patricians and many of the ailing industries are propped back up. Let's never speak of crabs again. That's okay. Ooh, trade in the coast has gone back up, so that's good. Oh, I see you two plotting. My distant cousin. My liege, I have a matter of some delicacy to speak to you about. You're in it for the thrill of the game. Good day, cousin. How's the old kingdom going, eh? I always thought it looked like a lot of work, but I suppose you get a fancy hat. Lord Fitzlipert is your very, very distant cousin. About 50th in line to the throne. You haven't seen him in years. Good day. Lord Fitzlibert's been staying at my estate for the last year, my liege. But sadly there have been some financial impacts. He's been borrowing money from me for months, saying he'll pay me back when his luck turns. But now my coffers are bare. Yeah. No kidding. Zero. Yagi's broke.
Yes, yes, poor Yagi Peg couldn't afford a little banquet to see me off. I'm sorry to come to this, but I must petition the court for funds, my liege.
So, how should the council pay off Lord Fitzalbert's debts to Baron Yagi-Pagi? Pay him for the... Will pay Baron? Will we pay him? Leave Fitzalbert to sort it out for himself? Or put Fitzalbert in the palace? He was also playing the Jewel Class. Dude, I'm sure everyone was playing that one. A, B, or C? Get your votes in, get your votes in. Yagi and Guitar Hero, get your votes in. Let's see what happens next. What could happen? No space in between the exclamation point and vote. There it is. Voting has closed. It's okay, man. Don't worry. Fitzalbert has to solve it himself. He storms out in a noisy huff. He's like, oh, bro. Well, bye, dude. Oh, the Ashmedean Empire is down there. Further ways. Back from the hunt.
Great Robinski, dearest, I have something for you. It's something I brought back from my latest hunt. A trophy.
Victoria takes you by the hand and leads you into the Great Hall, where a white sheet hangs from some statue that wasn't there before. I think I know what this is. When she pulls the sheet free and it falls to the floor, the taxidermied figure of a great brown bear is revealed, snarling in anger as if ready to attack. Fearsome! This will be perfect for instilling some fear into the nobles. And now someone's in trouble. Patricians. The bear makes a fine addition to the council chambers. Your nobles give it nervous glances every time they enter the room. Alright, end season. Auction time! Yagi cannot participate. But you remember what to do. Exclamation point fund. Your choice of letter, A, B, C, D, E, or F. And how much money? Cathedral raises faith. Fortress raises military. Grand Bazaar increases trade. Observatory lowers faith. Theater lowers authority. Thieves Guild lowers trade. 60 seconds starting in 3, 2, 1. Auction, auction, auction! I see what you did there. Anyone else gonna fund? You got 30 seconds. 20 seconds to... if you're gonna auction. Auction, auction, auction. Interesting. 3, 2, 1. Ding. A theater will be built to drop authority and the observatory to drop faith. Ah, because you need faith low. Okay. About your heir. Okay, about your heir. Your Aww. Your marriage to Victoria has grown strong and steady, like an old castle wall. Though it began as a political arrangement, it's blossomed into something like love. Aww. So that's the second time I've chosen a baron, and we've genuinely fallen in love. That's nice. That's cute. That's sweet. It's high time you thought about an heir. Congratulations are in order. The royal wedding was a magnificent affair. I'm happy, thank you. Your happiness isn't as important as fulfilling your duty to the kingdom. But I'm glad you have found a way to have both. Trying not to die in the dungeon and voting didn't go well. Oops. Yagi, what are you playing, by the way? Yes, need an heir. No. You need someone young whose loyalty is assured. Final Fantasy XIV. Okay. Right on. A child of your own would do the trick, even if they're a bastard. Or the youngest of your cousins. Mom, I have a wife. We love each other. We're gonna do it the natural way. Ah, the traditional method. No one will object to that. I'll arrange for you to take a month off from ruling so you can get down to business. Mom, get out. So, true story, Yagi Pagi. I don't know if you're familiar with the YouTube channel Rabtunes. I'll type it in the chat. Oh, whoops, hold on. Anyways, he has made a bunch of Final Fantasy XIV, in a nutshell type of parody cartoon. He makes a lot of parodies, and I've voiced a few characters, none of the main characters, but some fun little ones in not just the Final Fantasy XIVs, but a few others, that, including Resident Evil Part 2. Just because I saw, oh, Final Fantasy XIV, and I recently got cast for another small couple of roles in his upcoming parody. Uh-oh. Losing trust and a terrible secret. Let's find out what this secret is all about. Your Majesty, I bring important news. The council deliberately eroding the power of the church in the east. But the council have been so helpful lately. It must have been a ruse to give you a false sense of security. What's more alarming is why they're doing this. The counts are planning to hollow your mind and summon a demon to fill the void and take possession. By the time you're finished, you'll be nothing but a shell. The demon will take over body and soul. By the 9th! My thoughts exactly, Your Majesty. You must bring this sacrilege to the council's attention. Okay, get ready to vote. How can a king fight back against the count's horrifying plans? To spread the word about the dangers of demons? Have the king bathed in holy water twice a day? Or the counts are hardly a threat, leave them to their business. No chance. Sorry, Counts, you're not winning. Well, you could still win. But I'm gonna try to fight you guys. Wait. Ooh, ooh. You know, I think that the Counts have a good chance of winning. A or B, your choice. Vote A, vote B. Either way, it's kind of ugly. Yagi, Guitar Hero, if you're gonna vote, go ahead and vote. I'll give you a few more seconds. Phil, you gonna vote? Give him a couple more seconds in case he's gonna vote. Give you 10 seconds, Phil. Oh my goodness. And it's a tie. King's vote. Delay the scheme for 1 season. So I'll be bathed in holy water twice a day. Morning and evening, you take your time out to schedule your bathe. Unfortunately, the holy water is extra holy if it's cold, and you maintain a near permanent shiver. Dang. Still, no signs of possession. Their stat goal will be evaluated at the next season. Ooh. The Counts are probably like, damn it, damn it. But the patricians are still being sneaky. Your esteemed Majesty, you must have noticed that the kingdom is not exactly doing well lately. It's not your fault, of course. You're being led astray. By whom? It's not like you're causing these ties on purpose. I mean, hey, it's whatever. Vote however you want, man. The spy master, the chancellor, the treasurer, the marshal. All these unelected figures whispering in your ear. Who appointed them? Can you trust them? Yeah, you just want to help raise trade. I mean, yes, but also... I know you're trying to pull some nonsense. They're doing their best. You need some coastal patricians to advise you. We've got the quick wits and common sense that your current advisors lack. Yeah, I don't think the other regions would like that. Let us worry about the other regions, your supreme majesty. We'll bring them around. Please, think about what I said. A few moments after Lady Patrician Rupter Wheels has slipped out from the throne room, your chancellor barges in looking flustered. Your other advisors follow behind. Your Majesty, the patricians have been spreading rumors about me and the other advisors. Like what? They said I'm scheming from the treasury. They accuse me of being a deranged old bat with an unquenchable thirst for blood. Me! I'll kill them all! I won't repeat what they said about me. It hurt my feelings. Why would they do this? It's an attempt to turn the nobles against us. Trouble is, it's working. The council is demanding our resignation.
I don't know how much longer we can weather this storm, Your Majesty. You're not exactly in the strongest position. If the council wants us gone, we'll be gone within the next few months unless you do something about it. Call a vote and get the council back on our side. Ooh.
Do I order the patricians to apologize for spreading ugly rumors?
Democracy is non-negotiable.
Thank you. Launch an inquiry to prove your advisor's innocence, or do nothing. This is tough. A, B, or C? Vote wisely, everyone. A, B, C. A, B, C. Will I order the patricians to apologize? Will I launch an inquiry to delay their scheme? Or is nothing gonna happen? Let's get those votes in. I know there's an option, there's like a voting option thing where you have to vote, get your votes cast, and it'll immediately close after the timer. I won't ever pick that because I know people have to, there's delays and whatnot. Sometimes people might be AFK for a second or two. Yagi? Phil? You gonna vote? Phil, you gonna vote? I'm gonna give you a couple more seconds. We shall see. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and continue on in 3, 2, 1. Voting has closed. So patricians have to apologize. It's funny because when patricians agreed to apologize. At a public council session, Lady Patrician Riptor Wheels is brought before your inner circle and forced, grudgingly, to apologize. But the rumors continue to swirl. Only time will tell if this was enough. Ooh, hoo, 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 hoo. This is getting spicy. In the grand hall of Baron Yagipagi's castle, a number of figures are hunched around the hearth, plodding away. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was a bad person. I promise I'll be better. Ooh, woo. Something like that. I don't know. You made me look like a fool. I promised them strength and safety, but they think I'm a fraud. I'm sorry, General. Our forces are having some trouble at the moment, especially after... Oh, I'm not interested in excuses. We need to rebuild our strength. The Baron's aim is to have the highest military, which again is not looking too good. An insidious plot. Somewhere along the coast, Lady Patrician Reptor Wheel strolls into her olive grove, accompanied by a close friend. You think you're the BP. The council demands a shakeup, but the king resists all calls to replace his advisor. There's little we can do while the king holds out. But something tells me his position is not as strong as he thinks. The Goal is to lower authority to below 4. Hi, Heyo. You want to join in? It's not too late. By the way, chat. So Heyo, I was telling chat earlier that you, the last time you played, you were Mr. Agent of Chaos, and you were doing all the things to screw everyone up, and you survived beautifully. Beautifully. Whereas other people died of hemorrhoids and whatnot. You'll be able to join in a moment. Alright. Taxes are fine. Hey, Count's got some money. More cape. People like capes, I guess. Alright, hey, if you want to join in, go ahead and do it now. Or whenever. You survive because you're the dust that flew in someone's eyes. Exclamation point join. That's how. And you have become one of the barons. Alright. Your team needs to raise the military. So let's see what my cousin was complaining about. Interesting news from the march. Do all your family reunions go this well? Is my cousin causing trouble again? You could say that. I know, Reptor, you're all alone. You just need if one more person joins in, then you'll have someone as a friend. Joining is available to all members of the audience. If you want to, go ahead. But if you're just enjoying the chaos, yeah. The king is gonna get possessed. Probably. And if I get possessed, then I'm gonna have a demon soul trapped in me, and then Heyo or somebody else is gonna have to come use the power of the sun, because praise the sun, and take my demon soul. Lord Fitzilbert has decided to tell everyone that you're unwilling to give someone of your own blood funds on which to survive. It's stirring up bad feelings against you. Better nip this in the bud before it gets out of control. Wow. So, should the king formally apologize? Pay the barons to put him up? Or officially reprimand him for his insolence? Alright, your choices are going to be B or C. Oh, hi, Spider Josh. Are you kidding? Poor Reptar. Spider Josh got put on the counts. You had to apologize. I should as well. I'm the king, though. So I say no. I don't have to. B or C? Choose your votes. Heyo's now. Heyo's your turn to vote. The king is corrupt, may he restores forever. Hey, if this king is corrupt, you gotta put an exclamation point first. Oh, look at you with your... I vote C. Nope, just kidding. Yeah, because you got lucky there. Okay, fine. I pay the barons to deal with it. Pay the barons to put him up. Okay. You arrange payments to the barons of the march. Lord Fitzilbert is shuttled around, rotating between barons, so he doesn't cause too much trouble on a single estate. He's finally out of your hair. Okay. A spot of heresy. Heresy? What is this, Warhammer? Spider Josh.
Your Highness, I'm stunned, outraged, and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense fabricated charge. They're claiming I'm part of a cult because of the peculiar design of my crest, and how I have exactly 10 people at every meal, and the strange noises from hidden chambers. It's ridiculous. No one dares defend me on their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. The trial is set, but the council must intervene, Your Grace.
Though she remains silent, the council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. Ooh. So, here are the options. Search for a witness to defend Spider Josh. Help the Inquisition gather evidence against Spider Josh. Or suggest they pray for a good outcome. Damn. Good luck. Poor Spider Josh joins in right in this and is immediately in trouble. Oh man, Josh. Yagi, heyo. Phil, if you're gonna vote, go ahead and vote. Last call for votes. Last call. You voted for what no one else did. Unless, I mean, there's still one or two others who might vote. I'll give him a couple more seconds. Yagi's playing Final Fantasy XIV. You hate to bail. Hey, Alexa, no problem. Thank you so much for stopping by, for being part of this, and hanging out while it took quite a while before we got our thing going. So awesome of you to stop by. Appreciate you. You have a fantastic night, okay? And I play this every third Wednesday of the month. So, if you like King of the Castle, one, give me a follow. And yeah, so follow if you're not already. And the next King of the Castle night will be the 21st of August. Alright, Alexa. Remember to drop a follow if you're not following already, and I will catch you on the next one. You have a fantastic night. And let's see what goes on next. Let's see if Spider Josh gets a witness. Drum roll, please. He distributed a proclamation among the counts asking for witnesses of Spider Josh's innocence. Succeeded! Guitar Hero II eventually comes forward, claiming to have known Spider Josh since childhood, and that their devotion to the ninth god is second to none. Josh, you got lucky! The High Inquisitor finds little solid evidence that could work against such an enthusiastic testimony. Reluctantly, she drops the charges and pays compensation to Spider Josh, who sends a small gift in thanks. Booyah! You're putting stuff out of the weather? Uh-oh. Yagi, are you in like an area of heat or rain or something? And then there's a horror in the east. Horror in the east. I'm scared, guys. Bit of a storm. Okay. I get that. I used to live in Florida for many years, so I understand storms all too well.
Your Highness, a monster. Your Highness, a monster has been stalking my farms at night, smashing down the doors of cottages and feasting on the peasants inside.
Sounds ghastly.
Only a few have seen the beast and lived to tell the tale. The survivors tell a gullible story about gleaming fangs amid a mountain of blood-soaked fur.
Well then, how do we do this? Do we send a Count's army to deal with the abomination? Offer a bounty on the monster? Or, it's no concern, who cares? I'm gonna say, maybe the bounty. Alright, A, B, or C? A, B, C, vote away. Vote away. So Alexa is now AFK. Yagi, you might be the tiebreaker. And Yagi is the tiebreaker. This is going to be rough because, I mean, it can win. I've also had it where I had something that was 95% in my favor still fail. And I've had something that was 35% in my favor succeed, so. Yeah. What'd I say? What did I say? Sometimes even those low chances can succeed. The Count's army dispatches a task force of elite knights to track down the beast. A scout reports back that they've found the monster's trail. You await further news of their success. Let it spread, let us suffer. You want it to spread where we all can't escape? Okay. So we'll go ahead and end season. Uh-oh, this is bad. A countess rides to a remote, unremarkable spot of moorland. Soon, another joins her. The church is scrambling for power. The High Inquisitor is losing her grip on the populace. How delightful! Then we can make our move unseen. We must invite a demon to possess the king. The ancient books describe two demons, each attracted to different aspects of a human mind. Ooh, okay. Who's my purple people? Well, Josh, it's gonna be up to you, cause Guitar Hero is pretty much AFK. Which demon is taking my soul? Rakamasa, the Mad Tyrant, the Cockroach Queen, or Murmiak, Duke of Greed, the Face of all Coins? And that's what Spider Josh has chosen. The Cockroach Queen. So be it. Man, if the Cockroach Queen takes my soul, I don't know. I don't know. The Cockroach Queen was once a favored servant of the Ninth God, but when she betrayed him, he banished her to the deepest caves where she became a twisted agent of the Seventh. No crumbs will be left. She desires to rise to power once more. She should be attracted to a powerful king whose authority is unquestioned. For the final stage of their scheme, ooh, counts must raise authority to at least 7. It's at 5. You hope the King's Pain is at max? Alright, this is fine. Let's deal with it. Let's get this curse out of him. Oh no, it's fine, Yagi. Don't worry, it's cool. Heyo, what do you mean? Redeemed points work still. Yeah, points work just fine. What are you talking about? I temporarily disabled the new voice, the sound alert because I still haven't worked on yours yet. Because
No!
I also added in a new one for karaoke. Yagi, you started on your own voice acting journey. Right on, right on. Voice acting's a lot of fun. Okay. We just had a rave redeem. So, you messed up telling me. Oh boy. Okay. So for the rave redeem, we're gonna take a nice little break here and get ready to spam some emotes. Time for a quick break because we are doing a rave. And it's all Heyo's fault. You're welcome. So give me just 1 second. Well, that was... Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Okay.
Well, that was fun.
So, back to the game. By the way, I mixed that entire thing by myself. I used this app called Music Maker Jam, which I have had on my phone for, gosh, so long. And then I downloaded some packs and put that all together in DaVinci Resolve. So that was that. That's a fun little thing we got. Okay, back to the action. A terrible curse. Halo Sieg rushes into the council chamber, breathless and in disarray. By the ninth, you look like you haven't slept in for weeks. That's because I've been placed under a curse. Look, my hair is falling out in chunks. Perhaps you're ill. Or old. It was one of my common folk. I saw it in her eyes. She's an evil witch. So, what do we do here? You have the witch tested? Send scholars to the Marcher lands to find an explanation? Or have the person, or have Heyo sent to the coast to relax? A, B, or C? You're happy that you have the curse? Beautiful. Where's the option to be grabbed and beaten up and grabbed by the scientists? That, I guess, isn't an option. Yep, that's gonna be it for... Well... have the witch tested. You arrange for a priestess of the ninth god to question the accused. The church does not look kindly upon witches, particularly if they're cursing a noble for no reason. Stability up. You want more curse to spread the love? Beautiful. After several days of questioning and burning up incense, the priestess makes her announcement. The accused is innocent. Heyo, you lucky punk, you're innocent. Things settle down, and Heyo eventually admits that some new pomade may be to blame for the hair troubles. May, farming is good. The Knights return.
Your Majesty, we found the eastern monster feasting on the remnants of some unlucky peasant. It looked away before we could kill it, so we followed it a distance.
Did it get away?
The beast made its way back to a grand keep belonging to Countess Alexa Areno.
Oh. The witch was innocent? Perhaps.
Before my very eyes, I witnessed this colossal, bloodthirsty beast transformed back into Countess Alexa Areno. Her servants washed the blood off and took her inside.
So the monster is a countess.
Regrettably so.
What do?
I suggest we hunt down Countess Alexa and bring her back to your dungeons before she hurts anyone else.
And she's AFK right now. Oh man, Alexa is in trouble. You want us to be charged with treason and sent to the planet of raspberry flavored hot dogs? I mean, that could be arranged.
I would have done this already, but we should check with you first, Your Majesty.
Alright, let's put it to a vote. The council is shocked at the revelation that Countess Alexa Arenal is responsible for the horrors in the East.
Infamy! Libel! I'm innocent!
Is she? Is she? So, will the Inquisitors investigate? Is she gonna get arrested? Or do I order her to keep control of her condition? A, B, or C? You want me to be possessed? If you want me to be possessed, my authority has to be 7 or higher. So if anything, you want to vote for what raises my authority. And there's a very good chance I'm going to get exactly. Arrest her at once. Okay, authority is 6. It's close. It's almost deadly. When your knights arrive to arrest Countess Alexa, they are attacked by an enormous beast with coal-black fur and claws like scythes. It slays dozens of knights. Once finally wounded beyond hope of recovery, it turns back into human shape. Countess Alexa Arenal lies on the floor, frail and limp and soaked in blood. You want folks to be arrested or tortured?
Please, release me of my curse.
Drag her to the dungeons or kill. Ooh. Would you be willing to stop using Iron Choice? I might. Alright, she's going to the dungeons.
We can't allow this dangerous beast to live. He places all at risk.
Quiet. Quiet, fool. Countess Alexa may be a monster, but she is noble blood like you and I. She's chained up in the dungeons beneath the palace. For months, your dreams are haunted by her howling. That really is you. Irritating visitors. Your Grace, I simply cannot stand it any longer. I need you to do something. Who peed your porridge this morning? I have filthy peasants scrabbling all over my newly built observatory, interrogating scholars and wrecking all the expensive equipment. They have heard legends buried of buried treasure beneath the site. Total nonsense, of course. I need you to keep these greedy treasure grubbers off my land.
Actually, these rumors might not be nonsense. After conquering the East, King Errol the Great is said to have buried a huge stash of stolen loot. I mean spoils of war in the area.
Why would you waste some perfectly good gold by burying it?
He had plenty of cash at that point. Presumably he meant to come back and dig it all up one day. But he went up to invade Kirith and got himself killed.
Okay.
We could search for the treasure ourselves. Send a team of diggers to take the place apart brick by brick and dig deep into the foundations.
By the blood of the dead, what are you saying? That would destroy the whole place. Alright. So, here are the choices. Take the building apart in search of treasure. Place sentries around the observatory to keep treasure hunters at bay. Or dig up a fake treasure hoard to pretend that gold has been found. A or C? Your choice. I might regret this. Heyo, you gonna vote? Yeah, looks like everyone wants to destroy the building. All right, let's see if there's treasure.
Blood and stars. No, my beautiful observatory. How could you? I'll send demolition and excavation teams to tear the place apart, Your Majesty. King Harold's horde is calling out to us. I can feel it in my bones.
For the next few weeks, extensive digging takes place. The observatory is completely destroyed in the process. You wait anxiously for the news of the Horde's discovery. 25% chance. Let's go. Fad. Nope. Nope. Denied.
No luck, Your Majesty. All I found is an old leather boot and a clay statue of a pigeon.
I knew it! He destroyed my precious observatory for nothing. This outrage will not stand. I know the authority, but look at your defiance. It's almost rebellion worthy. Yeah, it's sneaky. It's tricky right now. Dibs on the pigeon. Authorities either got to come down to 4 or up, and it's right in that ugly spot where it can go either way. You need more people. Oh, true, and they're AFK. Alright, the howling from below. Let's knock this out. Ever since you locked up that accursed Eastern monster in the dungeons beneath your palace, your dreams have been filled with howling. Tonight is the same. Howling inside your head. Incessant. Head down to the dungeon and confront the monster or order that it be killed. Order it killed. Execute the monster at once.
By the night, you're not still obsessing with the monster in the dungeon, are you? I was having such a nice sleep.
Your Majesty, the monster's actually killed this Alex Arenal of the East. Won't the counts be furious if you kill her without trial?
I'll make it stop its bloody racket. You head down to the dungeons, careful not to trip on the narrow stone stairs. With every step, the howling in your head grows louder. You find Countess Alexa Arenal waiting for you in her cell, looking calm.
How may I help you?
The howling in my head. Make it stop.
You're just hearing the call. The only way to make it stop is to answer.
Surely there must be a potion or something.
Open the cell. Let me free. I'll show you.
Do you think I'm stupid?
You have my word that you will not be hurt.
This is gonna go bad. I can make the Roach Queen take over. Of course, she turned into the beast. I should have just left. I'm like, nah, screw it. Your Coastal Gladiators charge, twirling a variety of weapons. They get torn apart, but it suffers dozens of wounds. Sheesh. Oh, I got bit. But it dies. I stand alone in a gore-soaked dungeon, injured. I do need medical assistance. Oh boy, this is gonna get bad. The wound is slow to heal, and I'll fully recover. I'll turn into a werewolf queen in the end. I'm gonna have an heir. Oh. Looks like we got an heir. Just my kid, who cares?
Your Majesty, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your child? What's the name?
Ravinsky II.
Huzzah, my liege! I'm sure great Ravinsky will grow up to be a chip off the old block.
Now I need to fill my ambition, which is high trade. My trade's not looking too good.
New baby. Hail, your highness! Some fine news from my common folk in the march. A baby has been born on your birthday, bearing a birthmark in the shape of the number 9. A fantastic omen. Perhaps we should mark the occasion?
Alright. What are the options? The king will send his blessings? No time for peasant brats. Give the parents a bounty of jewels and fine wine? Or send the Inquisition to make sure the birthmark is real? Vote away.
The name is next to Witch Cream.
Anyone else voting? Yagi Pagi, that's it. Alright. No time for peasant brats, huh? Ah, well. It's only comic book. They'll survive. Stability goes up. We're all peasants away with us. Kick us over the ribs. But rumors of the coldness circulate among the common folk. Stability has not moved. Oh! Time for an auction! Remember, you can vote for whatever you want. Exclamation point fund. A, B, C, D, E, or F. And however much you want. Minimum of 1. Fortress raises military. Library raises stability. Monument raises authority. Prison lowers stability. Observatory lowers faith. Theater lowers authority. Not yet, Yagi. Now. Now, go for it. 60 seconds and going! Yagi, it's not too late. You can still jump in. I mean, you don't have much. Looks like it's... Huh. People are trying to raise and lower my authority. Ah, bummer. Okay. So you got people trying to raise my authority, trying to lower my authority. Funny. Alright, and authority goes nowhere. Alright, ambition, embarrassing problem, and fever dreams. Okay. You want to showcase my roach transformation? Spy Master says,
At the start of your reign, At the start of your reign, you said you wanted to be an architect of a new golden age. But so far, you've not convinced anyone. The kingdom's trade is still lackluster, Your Majesty. Golden age? More like bronze or copper. The current ambition isn't working out for you. If you want to stop the nobles from overthrowing you, you need to change. You need to pivot. Change your... Why haven't I turned into a werewolf? I mean, I am taking a bath in holy water twice a day. Your other advisors have some ideas. We should crush the nobles, smash their armies, and force them to submit.
Your Majesty, if you help us spread the zeal of the Night God, the Church will lend our full support. With the backing of the Church, the nobles wouldn't dare move against you. The common folk are sleeping either, even the noble are afraid to wake. If you become beloved by the peasants, the nobles wouldn't dare overthrow you for fear of revolution.
Here's another idea. Declare war on the Ashmedian Empire. The nobles will forget the schemes. If you win. Okay. I have to crush those plotting against me. Become a living saint. Declare war. Or become beloved. Maybe I need a pepperoni pizza with silver-coated onions? Maybe. A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin recruiting town criers to shout your achievements to the masses. But you need some actual achievements. Raise your kingdom's stability in farming as much as you can. And, no rebellions. Alright. Embarrassing problem. Your Majesty, I'm afraid someone has been painting obscene graffiti on your monument in the east. What do you mean, obscene? It describes you as a tyrant. In addition, there are images. What kind of images? The obscene kind. Be specific. I'd rather not. We're all adults here. Please, Your Majesty, I do not discuss such about. Okay, I don't need to raise his defiance any higher. Alright, Yagi, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Glad you hung out. You'll lurk in the shower. Hey, have a fantastic night, Yagi. Appreciate you stopping by and following and all the goodness. Alright. Have they washed it off? Every time we remove the images, they appear again the next day. We need to track down the perpetrator to becoming a laughing stock in the east. When you call the council to gather, some of the nobles whisper behind their hands, stifling giggles. Spider Josh was right. So, what do I do? Do I brutally crack down on the locals until the perpetrator is found? Send a watch to investigate without drawing attention to themselves? Offer a reward for the perpetrator's capture? Or do nothing? Alright, vote away. Okay, so that's pretty much going to be it because... Okay. Alexa has gone to bed. Guitar Hero is pretty much gone. He may or may not be hanging out. And Yagi is just left, so... Ooh. It's going to be exciting. Two nobles voted to do... No. I know, I wanted to know what the images were as well. But I didn't need to raise my defiance any higher. I'm like, yike. After 6 weeks, Spider Josh gives up on cleaning the graffiti. Your monument stands forever covered in scribbled unmentionables.
Oh my. I'm sure they had me, you know, they probably heard rumors about me trying to hook up with the Fish Prince, and, yeah. You're a double, triple, omega, quadruple agent. He is, though. Oh, fever dreams. Over the course of the autumn, you find yourself plagued by horrific dreams. You're running through the open woods full of screams as your colossal jaws bite beast and human alike. That's not graffiti, that's art. You're always hunting. Always hungry. Oh shit, my authority's dropping. The council has noticed your lack of sleep, and you become tired and irritable during court sessions. Something must be done. Go hunting to satiate it. Find a local physician. I'm gonna seek out a woods witch. Nah, local physician. You send for a university-trained physician who goes through the usual remedies. She's helpful and kind, but nothing works. She refers me to a controversial professor at the university who specializes in the study of dreams and something he calls the apiary. He'll speak with you soon. Uh-oh.
The Night God has finally answered our prayers, friend. The council demands that the king's advisors resign, and the king is too weak to resist. Our replacements are waiting in the wings. Once our advisors surround the king, we'll have complete control of what he hears. We will shape his reality.
Dr. Harmful can help me.
Well, you treat the king like a mushroom. Keep him in the dark and feed him.
Now you see that evil will always triumph, because good is dumb.
Beautiful.
Now, let's not be vulgar. The question is what to do with this control.
Ooh. What? Shh. Alright, patricians. A or B?
Sometimes I feel I want to run away. I want to get away from the pain you brought to me.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Redeem Heyo. Oh, yeah, you've got a pretty much a lock in there, don't you? Tempo de instructor 7 minutos. Sí. Está bien. Me voy a continuar el videojuego y tratar como es posible. Como es mejor es posible. Mi español no es perfecto, pero yo estudio español cada día y he usado Duolingo hace muchos años. Vamos. Oh, traducción. Oh, ¿por qué? Oh, terrible. El tank. Ahí. Vamos a transformar el rey in Thor.
Caos. Sí, oh, muy bueno. Baile, muñeca, baile. A veces tengo miedo como mucho te gusta este. Pero sí, es un gran plan. Ahora, ¿qué pasó? Ahora, no estoy seguro, Kingdom debe volver a prosperidad y vamos a asegurar que nos obtener todo el crédito. No te preocupes, este es importante para practicar mi español y mejorar. El council va a ver este como una demostración de nuestra competencia. Van a insistir en basurar la guardia vieja. En ese punto nos ganamos. Tratando. Por el último etapa de su scheme, los patricians deben mantener la estabilidad a 10 para una temporada completa. Es posible. La estabilidad es a las 10. Continuar. Y ahora no tengo muchas madera. El rey puedes decir estos barons supersticiosos. No estoy seguro si es una palabra. Les recuperarse y nos permitir obtener sus árboles. Necesitamos la madera por nuestro carpinteros. Yo dijo mil veces, Conte, ese bosque es tan tengo tan fantasmas. Van a cursear todos si ir a obtener la madera ahí. Pero tú nos vende un contrato de obtener madera y dice que el contrato no tiene exclusiones para tener fantasma. El rey, los barons no pueden permitir escaparse sus acuerdos. Y sus opciones están aquí. Los Counts, tengo un contrato y pueden obtener madera. Les permitir obtener la madera, pero compartir los precios con el Barons. Transformar el bosque en un Eastern Marcher reserva de hunting. Woof. Hey, Reptar, don't worry. The important thing is when you do that, anyone who does that, it keeps me on my toes because I have to think and do stuff in Spanish, which strengthens my ability to speak it. So, even if I'm stumbling and fumbling, it's good for me. I've had people who have been like fluent Spanish speakers who they'll hear me stumbling, but they notice that the important thing is I'm trying and I'm getting the best of my information across as possible, and they are super appreciate that. So, by all means, no, you're good. Thank you. Okay. Should the Counts harvest lumber from the haunted forest? They have a contract, so they can go logging. Share the proceeds with the Barons. Turn it into a hunting reserve. Or fence the area off and make sure nobody goes near it. Alright, hold on, where's Vito? A, B, or D? I was doing a lot better than you would have. Oh. So, as I was trying to say in Spanish, I've been using Duolingo for... I forget how many years, but I just cleared my 3,100 days. And I'm over that number. So, yeah. A lot of years. Spider Josh, you still in? Yeah, I've been studying Spanish for a lot of... I vetoed that option. Oh, I forget. There was something else.
You will narfle the cornbread.
There was something else on it that I didn't trust. Oh. I vetoed it because it was going to raise defiance, and I'm not trying to have any kind of rebellion. Spider Josh, are you still in? Going once. Going twice. Alright, moving on. Let's see what happens with the contract. Here we go. Failed. Sheesh. With the council's express permission, hundreds of eastern lumberjacks rush into the haunted forest and start hacking it down. But they're woefully unprepared for what they find. Uh-oh. The moment the workers cut to the ancient trees, they come alive, picking up laborers and devouring them whole. Jeez. Panic spreads. The counts withdraw from the area immediately, but the force does not return to dormancy. What the? Instead, the trees start marching across the march, ransacking villages along the way. Good lord. Good lord. I'm surprised they haven't been executed yet. I warned you. Now there's an army of angry trees on our doorstep. The greed of the counts knows no bounds. I did ask for chaos. A call for apprentices. Bad news, Your Highness. A meddling wizard has set up shop in Hartsburg. I believe it's Pestia, Lady of Pestilence. Oh, this bitch.
Why is she a problem?
She's put in a call for new apprentices, which are a rare event. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity for many. Droves of unwashed, glory-seeking common folk from all over the march are lining up for their chance. Not just the peasants. I, Rifter Wheels, have also decided to apply. The competition will be fierce, but those citizens are no match. I will be the most powerful noble this council has ever seen.
You want to be a wizard?
You couldn't put your clothes on if it wasn't for your servant's help. We can't let this go ahead. Not only is it heresy, it presents a clear and dangerous conflict of interest.
How?
Wizards only enter themselves. Their power is unmatched, since the entire kingdoms cannot stand against them. Even an apprentice on the council would be disastrous. Lady Patricia Rifter Wheels can use the magic to interfere with votes. Or you, for that matter.
You'll even pay to be so. Alright. So, do we allow her to become the apprentice? Require her to forfeit her noble title to become an apprentice? Or forbid her from traveling to Hartsburg? You know what? She wants to pay so badly, she can pay. ABC, vote however you want. Where's the ice cream hills of diabetes? That's a good question. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. You said you're a traitor, vote A. Any other votes coming through? Any other votes? Spider Josh, if you're still around. Get Phil, Guitar Hero, if you're still around. Moving on. Oh, Heyo just wants to see me suffer. Or to see if he can pull up some impossible nonsense where I still win and he also manages to survive spectacularly. Oh, sheesh.
By my honor! How will she keep up with her noble duties if she's spending all her time in the march with this wizard? And what if, Knight Preservers, she actually passes her apprenticeship? There's never been a wizard in the council before.
You never know. It might liven things up around here.
You have nothing to fear from me, Your Serene Highness. I'll always have the kingdom's interest at heart, even as the wizard.
Well, we'll see. Alright. Good luck. Good luck, Rifter Wheels. Her presence attracts all sorts of visitors. Through the power of late magic, oh, farming took a dive. Oof. Man. My ambition's not looking in too good, is it?
Your Majesty, the common folk are swayed as easily as a dandelion in a gale. I'm confident that we can make them adore you. This will be the biggest public relations campaign the kingdom has ever seen. You'll tour the kingdom giving speeches. Town criers will declaim your great deeds from every corner.
Can we do things that actually help people?
The nobles would never accept it. You need to secure your hold on power. Then you can pass whatever reforms you like.
A few days later, the Chancellor is helping you prepare for your first big speech. Get me my fancy robes! Get me my fancy robes! You're hustled out onto your palace balcony, below which a sea of expectant and unwashed faces gaze at you. As you step out into view, they erupt in cheers. Hats are thrown in the air. Someone faints with joy. Everywhere you've gone, you've met the same reception. The public like you. They really like you. But you need to turn that into love. 90%. Woo. As you launch into your speech, the president's hanging to your every word. The crowd grows and grows. When you wrap up, the president's cheering is so loud that you're nearly knocked over. Oh, well done, Your Majesty. That went brilliantly. I did it, Chancellor. You did. Now let's take this show on the road. Over the next few weeks, you travel all over the kingdom, delivering the same speech to packed venues. Everywhere you go, you're greeted by cheers and applause. Things are going wonderfully. Is this the win? The common folk of the East even want to throw you a surprise banquet to celebrate your achievements. How delightful. This is the sign that you're a true king of the people, Your Majesty. This has nothing to do with the nobles, it's all about the ordinary folk. The swords of the earth. Alright. Ooh, 50% farming. Await the invitation. Well, here goes. After a few weeks, the Chancellor sidles into your office looking very pleased with themselves. Succeeded! Hey, it was 50-50, so... Your Majesty, the townsfolk of the East are ready for you to visit. I'll wear my best crown. You make your preparation to leave. Although it's meant to be a surprise, you may as well bring some essential luxuries. Your wife Victoria steps into the carriage and settles beside you, giving you a kiss on the cheek. Aww. I can't stop thinking about what a good job you've done, darling. This is our chance to do something amazing for the kingdom. Don't trust the king, he didn't turn into a werewolf yet. This is very nice, don't you think? Very nice indeed. I'm so glad you agree, Your Majesty. Little Robinski II makes the Chancellor play increasingly undignified make-believe games on the journey. I'm still a werewolf, but not a cockroach or a puppet. True. You finally arrive in the eastern capital. Everywhere the people line the streets and hang out at the windows, cheering your procession. Spider Josh walks up to you and bows. Their smile is very rigid. Greetings, Your Grace. How good to see you. Surprise! Oh, for me? The Eastern peasants have decided they support the crown so much that they put on a party in your honor. I'm overcome! Yes, that's quite understandable. It was a surprise for all of us, especially considering Defiance at 10. Voices of praise follow you as you travel to the banquet hall. Townsfolk throw flower petals in your path. Spider Josh's face is like thunder. When you enter the banquet hall, the national anthem strikes up and even more cheering rises. The hall is filled with Eastern townfolk, but there are also common folk from across the kingdom. Marcher vassals raise their tankards to you, cheering wildly. The Chancellor looks stunned. You must take after Albert Wesker from Resident Evil. Experiment on the king. Wow. Dang. Hey, yo. I appreciate that. By the way, Heyo, I think you might already know this, but in the Resident Evil 2 parody that Rabtoons has, I'm one of the characters. I'm literally in the first, 5 minutes. Or 3 minutes, whatever. It's a short video. I had no idea everyone got together for this. Let's party. The people roar in approval. You spend a week in the East feasting and drinking and breaking bread with commoners. But you can't be on holiday forever. Eventually you return to the capital where the council is in session. The nobles are arguing again. By my honor, we must have coin from the treasury. I found an ancient law stating that the march is entitled to funds for our marcher sporting activities. No, we need the gold for our businesses. The peasants aren't working hard enough and we're losing momentum. You think back to the gathered peasants, tradespeople and merchants, all cheering for you. So many of them cheering for you.
Ooh. I'm bringing peasants into the council. Let's go. What? Putting peasants into the council. You lock eyes with them and you can tell they're thinking back to the banquet in their town. Yes, Your Highness.
Communism is a lie.
I'm turning it into democracy. Even over a single day, it becomes clear that the nobles are running scared. You have so much support from ordinary people across the kingdom that nobles have realized just how outnumbered they really are.
Found anything yet? We ain't found shit!
Merchants and peasants rub shoulders with aristocrats in council sessions, bringing fresh perspective and the concerns of ordinary people to the throne in the first time. Man, we need that in the United States. The kingdom grows truly harmonious. Even your crown feels lighter on your head when you put it on each morning. Look at that. Stability. High trade, high trade, high trade. Money, money, money. Your reign stretches out in front of you, full of hope and ready for a bright future. Dang! Reptar, you kept it spicy, and I appreciate that. And of course, Heyo coming in with the craziness. Such fun. Alright, let's find out what happened. The monarch is victorious. The barons withdrew support, and the wave of popular momentum behind General Romy petered out. They are soon just another bitter old soldier, ranting that they could have been the monarch. Shortly after King Great Rabinsky's reign ended, the Inquisitors raided Countess Alexa Arenal's castle and placed her under arrest for evil magic. As she burned, she screamed the secret name of the seventh god. Damn! Alexa had it bad. The patricians' attempt to replace the king's advisors never panned out. One night, Lady Patricia Reptar awoke to find a smiling spymaster holding a knife to her throat and kindly asking her to desist. Wow. So, Reptar Wheels, you got lucky. You did not die, but the spymaster is on your ass. Sheesh. One person got sacrificed. It's nice to be loved, especially when you're loved by an entire kingdom. King Great Rabinsky rode a surge of public adoration for another 15 years of carousing, feasting, and popular form, which were promptly undone after his passing, but the peasants thought it was nice while it lasted. Damn. Yeah, Spymaster was not happy about those rumors. Dang. After 15 years, all my reforms were undone. Sheesh. Alright. Game led 2 years, 9 months. How about the nobles? How'd they do? He was AFK. You only had 100. You faded into the shadows. Yep. Heyo came in, caused chaos, peaced out. Final stats. Some pretty good trade and farming. Cool. You did fund a lot of projects, so if anything, Reptar, the peasants really loved you for that. So, hey, thank you. All right. So, that was a ton of fun. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate you stopping by, hanging out, and getting a successful run of King of the Castle going. Yeah. Those are always fun. The next time I will be playing King of the Castle, I've mentioned this once before, and I will remind everyone again. We're going to be raiding soon, by the way. So, my next actual stream will be Tuesday, the 23rd, so next Tuesday. And I'm not sure what I'll be playing yet, but I will be playing something. Definitely an indie game, because I pretty much always stream indie games. That's my thing. The next King of the Castle stream will be August 21st.
You hope you're awarded most executable. You'll be the first villain. So, that is the plan. Next normal stream on Tuesday. Maybe I'll do some Evering, or maybe an indie I haven't touched yet. Not sure. But one thing I can say is that this has just been so much fun. Glad everyone came by. Thank you for the follows, for the fun, for everything. Everything. For the Spanish Heyo, for the rave. Alright, it's time to see who we're gonna raid.
Ludicrous speed!
Go! Alright, your choices are... Hold on. Sonic 3, Sonic and Knuckles, Resident Evil 2, Stardew Valley, Elden Ring. What's your flavor? Where do you want to be bounced to? Oh, not T-Rex, not T-Rex. Sonic 3, huh? Okay. Alright, let me get the raid message set up. I don't have an exclamation raid. So here's the raid message.
Like those spikes there though, those motherfucking spikes. Good game design.
So that's the raid message. Oops, turn off my fire eyes. And we will be raiding Tuiliz in just a moment, because that's what they're playing. They're playing some Sonic. So, have again a fantastic night, everyone. I will see you on Tuesday for the next stream. And until then, stay animated. Stick around for the raid.
Damn, there was invincibility
I
back
know,
there.
I was trying to get to it. You've seen those flying worm things, right?
You did it.
I kinda wish that they brought back those enemies on more Sonic games. It's just so nice to see them floating around and being all weird with their little fire. It's just
I wonder
great.
if there's anything like that in any of the new 2D Sonic.
Maybe there is.
Raid? New
Hey.
animation voice, raiding with a party of 6.
Animation voice. I have the perfect thing for you and your people. You might be the animation voice, but we, as the animators, don't have any voices. But we got some animations. Oh, hello.
For the follow.
You got the rare follow. I hope that you're not too scared. Hey yo, actually.
Hey-Oe Segi is now in the wrong place.
So should we show off the animation?
Let's show off both of them.
Alright guys, we got 2 animations for you guys to see. Since we just got a raid.
Yeah, welcome to the stream. We do weird stuff.
Both of these are made by Tuiliz, and the sound design by me.